He also asked about the payments for unethical medical research. And I should say to the House that, look, there is no amount of money that is ever going to make up for the horrors that we've seen as part of this scheme. But the recommendations made to us by Sir Robert Francis were in the sum of £10,000 for unethical medical research generally, and because of the very specific breach of trust in relation to laws, it should be £15,000. Now, the government's accepted those figures, and they do serve in these amounts of compensation as a marker of those appalling unethical medical practices. But it should be pointed out that given the other heads of loss, that will form but a small part of the overall amounts that I would expect to be paid out under this scheme. With respect to accountability, the Shadow Paymaster General will be only too aware that individual prosecutorial decisions are quite rightly independent decisions for the prosecuting authorities. But I can confirm that on the 9th of August I wrote to the National Police Chiefs Council. I think the Shadow Paymaster General had cited that letter to make clear that the Cabinet Office and indeed the Government will cooperate fully and make any evidence that is within our control and possession available as appropriate, so decisions can be made about people being held to account. The final point that the Shadow Paymaster General makes with regard to complexity is a sound one, and I think one of the priorities is to ensure, and I know it's a priority for Sir Robert Francis, is to ensure that the Infected Blood Compensation Authority operates in a way that does give those who are making claims to it the most appropriate possible experience with appropriate support from caseworkers. I think it's absolutely essential that it does that going forward.